All right, page 41, transformation rules. What I'm going to do is I'm going to basically organize everything that's on this discovery paper. You are going to have a quiz at the end of class on Monday over memorizing your rules. By the time you leave today and we write these down, my hope is that you have them down. And then you have homework over the weekend. You'll remember them over the weekend when you do your homework. And then when you come in on Monday, we're going to practice them, go over them, do some practice problems, so that by the time you get to your quiz, you'll have seen these rules at least 5 times. Okay? So, page 41. And we haven't done this year, but we're going to write directly on our notebook page.
What?
That's how we used to do it every single day in my class in geometry. And then, thank you, Miss Dang, started giving y'all notes.
Thank you, Miss Dang.
What page did I just say, 41? Okay, so the first one we just talked about. Are your reflections. The first one is if you reflect over the x-axis. If you reflect over the x-axis, what did we say happens? xy becomes, what changes if you reflect over the x-axis? Nope, the y changes to the negative. So think about it. If you flip over the x-axis, your y is going to become negative. Write it down. What about over the y-axis? Number 3 on your discovery. Your rule, what rule did you get? If you are at xy, what does it become? Negative x, comma, y. So I'm going to kind of be flipping back and forth. If I cover it up before you're done writing, you'll see it in a minute. Did you all get on number 3? Y'all have your paper out? Yeah. Did you all get on number 3? I know they all turned positive. Last period, a couple people put positive right here because they were all positive. But the only reason they're positive is because a negative times a negative is a positive. And then did y'all get negative 8, negative 6, and negative 9, 0? Okay? We're just checking our work here from number 3. All right, there's your rules for reflecting over the x and y axis. The x-axis, you negate y. The y-axis, you negate x. There's paper at the back if you need it. Hey, Jordan. I'm not your housekeeper. Okay, over y equals x. A lot of us y'all started off and I heard some really good discussions. What did you notice about these points? They switched. So my rule is xy becomes, switch them, yx. Write that down, please. Now, something I need you to know. Why are we all standing up? Sit down. Something I need you to know is I'm not going to always tell you, hey, reflect this over y equals x. Y equals x has a special name. Does anybody remember from algebra? No. We also call this, can you all see that? The linear parent function. So if I tell you reflect this over the linear parent function, I'm telling you to reflect it over y equals x. Does that make sense? Same thing. Say that again? Oh. Sorry.
You want to answer the question?
All right, last reflection would be over y equals negative x. What did you get as your answer here? Wait, what?
Something.
What'd y'all get? Okay. Y'all are a little bit scaring me. We're on number 7. Number 7. What'd you give for number 7? Okay. Negative y, negative x. Do you think you can have these memorized by Monday? Oh my gosh. If you reflect over the x, what do you negate? Y. If you reflect over the y, what do you negate? The x. For y equals x, switch them. And if it's y equals negative x, switch them with negatives. Can we have those memorized by Monday? Yeah, you have to. You have a quiz. Exit quiz. Exit quiz. Yeah. No. This quiz will not be able to be dropped. Oh. It's you're okay. Let me rephrase that. It's not an exit quiz. It's a regular quiz, but you're doing it at the end of class. Yeah. Sorry to confuse you. Yes. Turn. All right, rotations. The more you talk, the less time you're going to have on homework. And you have another sheet of homework, not just the school as you want. All right, for rotations, we are going to rotate 90 degrees, 180 degrees, and 270 degrees. Okay? When you rotated 90 degrees, this rule, in my opinion, is the hardest one to remember. But when you rotate 90 degrees, what did you get as your rule on this discovery paper?
Negative y.
This is what your paper should have looked like. You switch the x and y, and your original x, not your original x, your original y becomes the x, and it negates. So 8 negative 6 becomes positive 6, 8. 9, 0 becomes 0, 9 because it doesn't negate a 0. Is that what y'all got? All right. So for this one, xy, negative yx. In my opinion, again, this one's the hardest one to remember, at least for me. 180. Did y'all know rotating 180? By the way, rotating. On Monday, we're going to physically rotate our papers. One rotation, remember we go counterclockwise, 90 degrees. 2 rotations, 180 degrees. 3 rotations, 270 degrees. 4 rotations, you're back to where you started, 360. Okay? 180, if you are rotating 180 degrees, that's actually the same thing as reflecting over the x and y axis, reflecting twice. If you take ABC and reflect it over the x-axis and then reflect it over the y, that's the same thing as rotating 180, which is why the rule is negative x, negative y, because you reflected for both of them. So we're going to write that down here. 180 is xy is negative x, negative y. If you can just remember 180 is 2 reflections, you just negate them both. And last but not least, 270. Here is the rule you should have gotten for 270. That is 3 turns, and you get y negative x. You switch the x and y, and then your original x becomes, you negate it. So it's negative, it becomes positive. switch the x and y, and your original x that goes to the y becomes negated. So you should have gotten -6, -8, and 0, -9. Did I show y'all everything on here? Does anybody need to see anything else on the Discover? 180? We good? All right. So 270 is y negative x. Oh, sorry. 270 is y negative x. So I'm going to show you a little trick. This is how I learned to memorize these. You might want to do this at home this weekend a couple times, just so you can memorize them. Take a note card. Take some pieces of paper. Just get 2 small pieces of paper. Somebody asked me, hey, can I rip off a piece of my quiz and split it in 2? I mean, a very small piece, yes. I'd be okay with that. Look up. Everybody, look up. I have 2 cards. They have x, y. And then on the back side of the x is negative x. And on the back side of the y is negative y. This is 0 degrees. If I take the second card, shut it. Take the second card and flip it to the front. I have rotated 90 degrees. Negative yx. Take the second card, flip it. 180 degrees. Take the second card, flip it. 270 degrees. Take the second card, flip it. You're back to square one. You can also do this with your hands on your quiz. You're just going to have to visualize it. You have your palms. Don't write on your hands X and Y. That's cheating. Look up. X and Y. You have it. Take the second hand, flip it. What do you have now? Negative YX. Take the second hand, flip it. What do you have now? Take the second hand, flip it. What do you have now? Does that make sense? Because it's cheating if you write things on your hands for a quiz. But you can visualize. Boom. 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 Okay? Alright. What you are going to do now, hold on. What you are going to do now is you are going to keep that discovery just at your desk. You're not turning it in. You're not doing anything like that. You have a homework worksheet that I'm going to hand you in a second. It is worksheet 3. Okay? I'm about to go over some of these problems with you because there are some reflections that we did not do that do not have rules. So, we pass this all the way down. Anthony, you go down to your seat about 5 times today. If you cannot, that'd be great. Either way. If you cannot, that'd be great. It's probably more than that if I'm being honest. Because I heard you ask for 5 people. Keep going. Keep going.
It's the extra.
Keep going.
We just like need notes.
What?
Wait, just like
Okay. I meant to tell you that yesterday. Yes. Can y'all remind me on Monday?
Nope.
We did a problem in your notes wrong yesterday. I caught it in 4th period. Dang.
Can you remind me on Monday when you do that?
Huh? That's why you got wrong. Yes. This one yesterday, this one right here, we got wrong. 4th period, we were doing it, and I was like, oh, I taught that wrong 3rd period. Look, this one right here, there's no symmetry. But if I were to get patty paper and flip this 180, it does have an angle of rotation. So this answer
No
It
wonder
was
why I got my
180.
homework wrong.
Nobody corrected me. Ask me.
But you said I didn't repeat the mistake.
100% I'm a teacher, but I'm also a human. I make mistakes.
This change is the same.
All right. Just ask, there's no shame in asking, hey, Miss Olivares, but why isn't that not 180? And I'd have been like, oh, it is, because it is. But you're right, I am the teacher. During fourth period, I caught it, and I was like, oops, my bad. Yes. Yes. Okay, on your homework, real quick, look. We have not done anything like number 7. Everybody look at 7 and 8. 7 and 8. It asks for the line of reflection. We only did the x and the y axis, or y equals x. This answer is actually none of those. What I'm asking for is, where would the mirror be if there was a mirror here? In the middle of both of them. Where is that at?
Middle. It's somewhere in the middle.
Be careful. Therefore, apart from each other, the middle would be going how many? 2, and I'm going to draw the line. Draw the mirror. Where are you at? -1. But if you just put -1, I'm counting it wrong. X equals. Remember Hoivux. Horizontal lines are y equals. Vertical lines are x equals. I want you to do number 8. Go. You do number 8.
It's quite literally right there on line 1. Y equals 1.
R is 1, 2. So I'm going to go in the middle and draw my line. Shh, go. Where is that at?
Y equals 1.
It's a horizontal line, so it's y equals, and it crosses the y-axis at 1. Okay? This homework, you might want to write it at the top, is due Monday when you walk into class. Due Monday when you walk into class. Tonight, what's due? Schoology. Well, half of y'all have turned it in already. The rest of you turn that in tonight, and then this is due Monday for everybody.